Come on. I feel it. Yeah. Yeah. I turn on my radio and I wonder what happened to rap. I understand trying to sell records, but these motherfuckers is whack. And bring home platinum plaques. Whatever happened to rapping with skill? Whatever happened to having to have versatility in order to get you a deal? Instead, these niggas is making up dances, singing a catchy chorus. Yeah, they got the club moving, but they ain't rapping about nothing important. I don't care how much bread you got. I don't care how many bottles you pop. I don't give a fuck what you whip sitting on, nigga. Where I'm from, that'll get you shot. My mama was telling me when I was young, I'm singing the devil's music. But it feels so good when I do with this hip hop shit. Had a nigga influence. Matter of fact, I was one of his students. Look at me now, I'm more like the principal, about to expel all these fictional rappers that's running around like they lyrical. Here we go. Like a middle finger against the thumb, I'm ready to fucking snap. They be like, what the fuck is that? When I rip MCs like a mustard pack. Tell them all that they must stand back. Y'all dealing with a nigga that do this shit. You got to feel it. I had love for hip-hop before VH1. Reincarnating hip-hop cause we ain't done. How he supposed to be the king of rock and he ain't run? How they burning down his kingdom and they don't spit fire? Hip-hop, it ain't dead, the MCs is retired. The Rose about to clean house, all you niggas is fired. Ain't talking about nothing. Less is about money, about his jewels, how we stunting. Pants so tight, gotta fight to get your nuts in. Homo thugs, promo thugs. She ain't pimping cause you make it rain in go-go clubs. Sell out shows, but in the hood, get showed no love. Beat the game, not the player. The game a try and player. Gotta fit they molar, radio won't even play ya. Player, this music shit's in my heart, and I'll be damned if I let you lames tear this shit apart. Got to feel it. Sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn a track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life, my wrongs, my rights, my kids and wife. Life's a gamble, I'm pitching dice. Bob Barker grind, looking for the right price. Stuck in the trap for the cheese like mice. Lance Armstrong.
Welcome,
y'all.
Are we gonna get into it right away?
I was ready to go. I was waiting for the applause to stop.
Yo! It's the mother-loving porch monk.
We were supposed to. We forgot to work on it.
Yo, but it's Labor Day. We did no damn work, so we didn't work on it.
Right.
But it's the PMP show.
Yes, we're trying to refrain from saying
what you see right here.
Right. But
welcome.
So, welcome, y'all. Welcome.
Another show. Clap that shit up, man.
Clap it up.
Yes.
Sorry, it's Monday, man. It don't feel right not coming in here after work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels weird coming in here on a normal day, like a day off type situation. Even though I went to work for a little bit, but it wasn't really a real day.
Yo, that's factual.
I'm exhausted.
That's actual.
And I got this pool party I'm going to tell y'all about later. That was kind of crazy.
Well, I worked this weekend, so, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Mm-hmm. And today having off, I legitimately slept off, in the morning, made my breakfast and shit, coffee and all that good shit. But I slept, and like my body really needed it. You know, I still drank.
Yeah.
You know, I still smoked the normal, intake of smoke, but
of party favors.
yes, but I relaxed.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So
There's
shout
a
out
lot
to
of good
relax.
football. Shout outs to the Bulldogs.
Yes. The SEC's the greatest division ever created
Crazy.
from God.
Smack Oregon. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Go
y'all.
back up there.
If
But
you're not
anyway,
with- yeah.
I guess we're going to introduce ourselves
I
real
went
quick.
first last week, so
It's on me, and I came up with a nickname talking about old school 80s movies with this guy's earlier. So it's your boy, World War Z, a.k.a. Catch Me With My Homie Heavy Chase, and smoking the loudest pack.
heavy
Promise.
chase.
Heavy Chase.
Cut that
I
up.
had to switch it a little bit. I couldn't say Chevy Chase, but Heavy Chase.
All right, I was torn because of my shirt situation. I know y'all see it before y'all type it in the comments. Like, yo, this nigga's a hologram almost. I was like, okay. On the side, his co-defendant,
Uh-huh.
as usual.
Yes.
It's your boy Jimmy VIP, aka Jimmy Hologram.
Hologram, y'all. Didn't Michael Jackson do that in Billie Jean?
I think so. But the scary thing is, if I take my shirt off, I'm completely butt naked. So I'm gonna leave my shirt off.
Whoa.
Pause, Granddad.
I mean,
Pause.
yeah.
Nah, we're here. Happy Labor Day. I don't know if you could say that, but
Nah, you can't say that.
Labor Day. Yeah, happy.
Nah, because I was
Day
thinking
off.
about texting people that I was like, yo, happy labor. I was like, man, slap yourself. Like, cause I thought about it.
What's the one thing they do say about Labor Day though? We ain't supposed to wear white after Labor Day, isn't that a thing?
Right. Yeah,
Which
you're not
I
supposed to wear
still- I like
white.
wearing
after
white
Labor Day.
hoodies in the wintertime, so I don't know why.
Jimmy.
But
Yo,
Jimmy ain't supposed to wear yellow.
yeah.
ah,
After Labor Day.
nah, give yourself the drum roll.
Double drum roll. And that'll be the last one for the control room after that. We're not taking no more drum roll for the control room. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't wear no more yellow.
Right. But yeah, man. So control room and management. How was y'all Labor Day weekend, guys? Y'all had a good. We can't hear you.
Good, just say good or bad or ugly. I'm
We try to involve you now.
Quite a
Now you don't want
Labor
to
Day
fucking
weekend.
answer.
huh?
It's been quite a Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean,
I didn't do nothing. I watched football. Probably.
yeah, shout out to them Bulldogs.
Yeah. Again, SEC Nation.
Yeah.
We rule football.
Everything. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Right. Yeah, man. But outside of that, yo, like I said, who was that? Lady T watching. That's the yeah. Shout out to Tish. What up, Tish?
Thank you
Yeah,
for the
man.
support.
Went to this pool party yesterday that was pretty dope.
Oh shit.
And I learned something new that is the wildest, craziest hustle ever. I didn't know that they had like a what's the shit? Airbnb, but they have it for swimming pools to where you can Airbnb a swimming pool and throw a party at. And I didn't know you can do that shit, yo. I forgot the name of the app. Some shit called like Dive In or some shit. Pause. I don't know. I might have just made that shit up, but there's literally
Sounds dope.
Yeah, but there's literally somebody already doing that shit though. And I was like, oh shit, that's dope. So the spot we was at yesterday was fly. You know what I'm saying? On some low key shit. You know
Was
what
it
I'm saying?
Atlanta?
On the south side, yeah, on the south side, down there by really on the other side of Old National,
Okay.
down there before you get to Fayetteville, right there. You know what I'm saying? Right in that general area. So, yeah, we was down there, dope vibe. It started raining. You know what I mean? That fucked it up towards the end, but you know what I mean. Outside of that, it was dope. Some joints in there too. Sheesh, there was some joints in there.
Yeah, like I got my shades on for joints right now. I don't see them.
Yeah, man.
Like joints come around now. I'm like Stevie Wonder. I'm like, what are you talking about? See, I don't even.
Yeah.
How am I getting
Donna
home?
Godot. Donna Godot.
Yeah, how do I get home?
Right.
But yeah, I feel you. Like you got to see him without seeing him. So like you could have gave me a code word, so I could have been like, okay.
Look. Yeah. But nah, yeah, it was a dope. So shout out to them. Shout out to that whole team that put that together. I can't think of the name of it right now, but if it comes to me, I'll
Jeez.
shout them out. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Shout out to you
Dope
guys.
vibe.
I heard it was a dope vibe. Yeah. You know. There's something that somebody had told me. Oh yeah. That did you hear about King, which is T.I.'s son, had got locked up, right? You heard about that?
I'm glad you brought this up. I'm so glad you brought this up. Yeah, man. It's you know what? I mean, as a father, you know what I'm saying? Because is he over 18 now?
I believe so.
Yeah, so, I mean, I understand when T.I.'s POV, it's only so much you can do. You raise them. But the same way you can get out here and make these videos as an old grown young man, we can criticize you as one. And, you look kind of foolish with the fake toughness. Like, come on, you know how you grew up.
We got a little video. Control room, play the video.
Oh, that beautiful bean footage.
Stop hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas? His ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep that shit up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
Can I ask you a question?
You can.
May I take a selfie with you?
No, go ahead.
Please,
I'm in the middle of something. But go ahead. This is more important. Go ahead, come on.
Thank you.
All right, take it easy. Yeah. So I done already had that conversation with him, man. King's a good kid, chasing after the wrong shit. And, I trust in God to deal with it the way that he see fit. You know what I mean? It ain't really shit else out. He done got all the whoopings, he done got the punishment, he done did it. He done, did everything as a child you could do to him. So now he gonna have to go through it. He gonna have to go through it and get through it. And ain't nothing me, his mama, or nobody else gonna be able to say about it, man. But I'ma love him all the way through whatever it is he going through. You know what I mean? And shit, man, he gonna learn his lessons. Life gonna, you know what I mean? Life is gonna teach him all the lessons that he need to know. And
Yeah, man. As parents, that's, we raise our kids to the best ability. But what's crazy is we would think that how he was raised. Now, I don't think that way, but, a lot of people think that way, that how he was raised, he shouldn't. I mean, but I just think our culture, like the hip hop, the rap culture is so big. It's like the influence is so strong.
Right.
Like, even if, what's crazy, the rich white kids even venture into our culture. They, even they want to be down.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So, all I really want to add into it is, I feel him on that, as a father, and
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's only so much you can do. Like, at this point, where I'm shifting my energy towards his legal counsel.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like you said, you had those talks with him. You keep him safe. You try your best to. But if he's 18, 19, 20, and they doing what they doing, how much energy can you really invest in them when you have other kids? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in a position like T.I. to where, okay, you know what? You're going to be out here doing this silly shit. Let me at least make sure you got lawyer money put up. You know what I mean?
I put the money on your books.
Right.
At least you could do that, because we know, there's some who can't even do that.
Can't even do that. Yeah. So at least,
and, but for a lot of people, they've watched these kids grow up on TV.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, for that, it's like, nah, that can't be.
Do you cut his funding off?
Right. It's because he's been spoiled, right?
Privileged.
Okay. Right, for one. And then look where he's at. The same place where his dad, did what he did.
Not necessarily the same place.
Come on, bro.
Not because he did it in. I mean, the neighborhood he did it in.
They literally live. They might live in like a high establishment
And the schools.
but it's not that far from where he used to live. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, I think it is.
bro. No, it's not.
It is. Where T.I. live is far from where.
Listen.
I mean, I'm not gonna say far, but
Listen to me. They could get up to that street as soon as possible
Nah,
And,
I think
bro,
no, that's not
listen,
fact, bro.
bro. I literally,
Bro.
I've seen this kid around a couple of times.
Because he lives where I used. I mean,
He
his,
be in the streets,
where I
bro.
used to live, the West Side. That's where he live now. Ain't no. He can't just walk over. Yeah, he can drive over there. I understand that.
Bro,
You know,
it
but
don't
a
take
kid
that
can
long
go
to get there.
anywhere.
It don't take that long to get there. What I'm saying is that his dad should have took his ass out of Georgia
Nah, man.
and
come
went to like Cali or something, where he's not in the environment his dad used to be in. Because his dad, all he doing
on.
is
So
hanging out with.
is it T.I.'s fault? Is what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying.
And then he
all
has other
he's
kids that
doing,
he has to be concerned about too.
he's hanging out with his father's sons. You know
Are
what I'm
you-
saying? Who be in the street, bro? Listen to me. I'm telling you, this is what happened. I'm telling you, this is what happened. I guarantee.
I mean,
it.
what I hear from T.I. is him saying things like he made the wrong decision. You know, he's going down. If that's what he chooses to do, that's what he chooses to do.
I'm not denying that. I'm just
Right.
adding another element to it. Obviously, we have choices, but what I'm saying is the avenues that he was given to get to that other side where he shouldn't be with, who he shouldn't be messing with, is right here in front of him. It wasn't that far, bro.
I mean, but
That's what I'm
but that part of it really is just they have other kids. It was there for all of them. I mean, I think that part of it is. I mean, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm just saying as far as where in a father's position, you know, that's what we were kind of on at the moment. You know, it's a father's. You know, do you agree with that? You know.
This is what I was saying. While y'all was sitting there saying that, I'm sitting here siding more with T.I. because I'm sitting there adding in all these, you know what I'm saying, different
Right.
things that's involved with the situation. Again, okay, this is Tip's son.
Right.
So not only is he good being Tip's son financially, he's good on a certain street level.
Correct.
Because this is his son. So he can move and groove in certain areas because he can do it, and because he's Tip's son, so he's good. You know what I'm saying? So with him being like Info guy saying, and you saying, like, he's not a wild kid. He's just in these certain situations around real niggas, and now he's portraying himself to be a real nigga that he's really not. You know, you've been around this shit all your life. Yeah, but you really not that, because you didn't have to do that, what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he has access to these guys, like, I'm sure, you know, without dry snitching or anything like that, we just having a real conversation. I'm sure he can be amongst any other livest niggas in Atlanta, any of the livest drug dealers in Atlanta that's doing their thing, and he's good.
I think a huge factor that plays in also is the fact that, you know, if you watch like their old reality TV show and shit like that, like the shit he used to do, they used to think that shit was cute. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
little fuck shit that, you know what I'm saying, they would allow that nigga to, they used to think that shit was cute then. Now that he's gotten older, you know what I'm saying?
He's doing music as well.
I think Tip is a smart enough man to realize he knows where he fucked up at, but at the same time, that kid is his own man. He gonna have to
Make his. Yeah, you make it like as a man, you know, you make your bed, you have to lay in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying like it was his dad's fault.
I know you're not saying.
I'm because I'm agreeing with T.I. too.
Yeah.
Like the buddy gotta live with his choices. What I'm saying is, you could tell like his children is dealing with living up to their father's fame, and also just being able to live their lives without all the scrutiny about how they're going about it.
Right.
Not every child, if you have that many, are going to be like on the right road. Some of them are going to, something's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
I rebuke that in the name of Satan.
Maybe if he was in an environment where, you know what I'm saying, his dad's old friends was around with their sons, and then where he can have easy access to the streets, maybe he wouldn't have gone down that road, even on because it's like you just said, he's good in the hood, right? So he gonna move.
I would think
around.
certain hoods, though.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
I think when
I
it
mean,
comes
yeah, that's
to,
why I said.
I
to a
think when it
certain
comes
degree.
to a level of fame
Yeah.
and getting money and coming up, I think certain, like the, areas where, he got the green light. He
Yeah,
would know
that's what I
to
said,
go.
yeah.
He
But
would
then
know to be in.
even though you think Tip got security around him, if you know he moving a certain way now, you think he probably got security. Like, would you hire? Who was that for? What was that football team? I think it was Dallas. that that hired the 24-hour security to be around T.O. It wasn't T.O. It was Pac-Man. Remember when Pac-Man was out there
Always
fucking up?
wilding and getting in trouble.
If you was Tip, would you do that and just put a nigga around this nigga 24/7? Make sure he ain't fucking up.
Yeah, but he's still gonna do what he's gonna do. I think security could only call. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, at security, you like, all right, take me over here. You get out of the car, and then you come out with a bird, like 2 birds in a bag. You know what I'm saying? So your job at security at that point, your job at security is that look. Like, what do you do? Like, all right, police coming. Hey, fuck them up for me real quick. He can't. His hands are tied. So
yeah, it's only so much he can do. Nigga said this nigga come out with 2 bricks. Like, yo, oh shit.
yeah,
He fuck up.
and he took it from somebody and then security. Then they coming out like, yo, nigga, security.
Handle that.
Yeah. And,
That's fucked up.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, so you know what's wild? Like,
power is wild. But go
yeah,
ahead.
because there was a generation, remember, like, and we was growing up the 80s and 90s, like, the rich, super rich white people, they kids was all cokeheads and fucked up, right?
I love it when you say that.
They
Go
was,
ahead.
Yeah, they was heavy cocaine users. But our generation of rich kids are gonna be this. If you think about it, a lot of these little niggas is wild, man, like, because they got the money and they have access to the hood because of who their mother or their father may be, and they still have those ties.
Yo, but
you
you
gonna
know
have a
what's
lot of these
crazy?
situations spinning
You know
off,
what's
bro.
crazy for privileged white kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they do things just to have it on the checklist,
Yeah.
right? And I know this for a fact. I'm not saying I'm not saying trailer park trash white or
Right.
or working class white. I'm talking about privileged white, right? And I know a couple, right? Like, I know them because they're friends with my son, right? They do a lot of things just to have it as a notch in the belt. Not knocking it from, I think it's great, actually.
Yeah.
Like, by the time it's time for them to go to college, right? Not the best basketball player, but he got 3 years of basketball.
Right.
He's got 2 years of football.
Right.
He's got a couple of years of baseball. He's got lacrosse.
Right.
He's got debate. He's got foreign languages.
Yeah. Oh,
he's
been over abroad. You know what I'm
Abroad.
saying? All of that. Yeah.
Those type of accolades,
Help.
you know what I mean, boost up the situation. So it's like for them, whereas we're doing it, like we playing, hey, son, like when you play football, like you doing this for your, we need you to get your, so I like, that's the privilege part about it. Like, so with them having that kind of money, like, and the child we talk about, King, he raps. Like, he got music. He do songs. He do tours, for instance.
Damn.
So you gotta, like, but what's the lifestyle of a rapper?
I didn't know he was.
Bro, he is.
See, and and that's what his fucked up stigma is. Like you said, the lifestyle, the hood shit, the shoot 'em up, bang bang, selling keys and drinking lean. Like, that's just, unfortunately, no matter how successful you are, you either gonna have a Carlton Banks or you gonna have a King. Like, which type of kid you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be few and far in between.
I don't even want to use King because King can actually get out of this situation eventually. Like, I think sometime, like, even with us, like, we didn't learn until we got the bars closed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, now, not saying all, because some people, can get in, they want to, they, you know what I'm saying? I was the king in there.
Right.
I could go back and live gloriously,
Niggas love that
gloriously.
shit, yeah,
But out here, I'm not doing so well. So there are some people, and I think he's that type because he come from a privileged situation.
Yeah.
He's like, why am I even? Why would I? Oh, my dad said, so dad can't get me out of this situation.
Right.
Oh shit, I'm out of it. You know what I mean? So I think that'll, definitely help. But we do need to take a commercial break so we can start talking about some of this healthcare, man.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah, I know what it is. We'll be back in 2 and 2. I'm so high, y'all.
Yes.
Bing, bing, bing.
Bing, bang, bang.
You fucking porch monkey.
It all started with a vision,
A hustle, a grind,
discipline, dedication,
faith, and loyalty. Sophisticated savage. The brand.
the lifestyle.
It's just different.
Man, this shit crazy.
Oh yeah? That ain't shit. Watch this shit, nigga. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
Damn.
Hey Jimmy, you good up there?
Yeah, I'm straight. These niggas. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Motherfucker. It look like all of them. What we do now?
Shit. We need to follow that ship. It's probably going where they got LJ at.
You fucking porch monkey.
Can you hear anything? We are back. Took a quick snack break.
Snack break. Yeah, we got it. Yo, like Usher, we got the munchies. We got it bad.
Info guy, what's the name of that song you was talking about? Ain't it called Munchies?
I think it's called Munch. He's in the middle of doing something right now.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, he can't provide the info at the moment.
yeah. So
Oh, sorry, y'all.
we're gonna, I mean, thanks for tuning in. We love you guys. Yo,
Snack time.
we want. Thank you. I didn't feel right without the round of applause. But there's something that's serious out here. Like a lot of people are like, there's a lot of diseases out. There's a lot of infections. There's a lot of the word, like, what's COVID? What's the word that COVID was when it was out? It was like outbreak.
I know what you're
Pandemic.
talking about.
Pandemic.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
pandemic. There's a lot of different things going on, right? But on top of that, just general, like, there's mental health as well.
Right.
Mental health, and then there's just health in itself.
Right.
And we've done a podcast before about it, where we brought up, people doing the right things, start getting the proper checks, maybe, going to see a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For our people. And off experience, because rest in peace to my grandfather. He was a stern man. Like, he didn't want to go to a doctor, man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't feel like. And then when they tell him something, he didn't believe that. He didn't want to take their synopsis. He would hide what he had going on, and ultimately he passed away. And I was having a conversation with somebody at work, and then everybody started bringing up a situation that was similar. Most cases it was a man, because women probably do naturally go get checked out.
Right. I think they definitely do.
Definitely.
Several different doctors they go see, gynecologists, all
Right.
kind of shit. Yeah.
Like, there's no dickologist. There's a doctor.
That's
You know
it.
what I'm saying? But what's weird is, like, here's what's weird for me before. Now, I got a condition where I'm supposed to go to the doctor. Back in the day, I would just go for that. I didn't ask him nothing else. I didn't want to do nothing. And my lady would go, and I would be like, all right, you going to go get tested for this? And that, the third, she would be like, yeah, the whole slate.
Right.
And I would go off of her results because I didn't want to go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? And I think men, we do have a lot of pride when it comes to that. Like, we don't, hey, man, I don't need no doctor, man. I could just, I got a cold.
Like we can tough it out, yeah.
And that shit is serious, bro.
Yeah, man.
And one thing about people who don't want to go to the doctor a lot, there's a lot of reasons why you don't go, like healthcare. Right. But there are a lot of options,
right.
For that, to get around that. But anyway, going to the emergency room. Mm-hmm. Like, for me, I didn't go to a doctor back in the day until it was time to go to emergency room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to. And then when you go to emergency room, like, hey, do you know that you got this going on or you got that? Right. It's like taking your car to go get an oil change.
Right.
You get there, you tell them when you get there, hey, man, I got a cough, my chest hurt.
Yeah.
You go looking about your chest, and then they're like, hey, man, hey, we noticed that your heart might be.
See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the car.
Like people, I ain't gonna say people, us, because we talk about men specifically. We do wait to the last minute a lot. You know what I mean? And then you're like, damn, well, this shit could have been prevented had you came 6 months ago and started taking this particular medication.
The scary thing I'm reading right here is African Americans are more likely to die at early ages from all causes.
Yeah. Yo, leave that up there for a second.
Causes.
Leave that up there for a second. High blood pressure, diabetes. I have diabetes, but I mastered the art of diabetes. And if you got questions about how you can do the same, reach out and inbox me because I've had it for 35 years.
Right.
And I mastered the art of it, I promise you. But then the stroke as well. I was talking to somebody earlier. It's on, if they want to chime in on it, they were telling me how many strokes that someone in their family had. And these are things that as Black people come in, they and we talked about the mental health part, like the heart.
And that's going to lead to everything breaking down if your mental health ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That leads to all other kind of shit happening in your body, all other kind of different ailments. But yeah, man, I'm just sitting there stuck looking at this chart like, geez.
Yeah. And then what that quote is, African Americans are more likely to die at early ages from all
causes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, y'all got to let that shit soak in a little bit. Like, we need to check on ourselves, man. And I'm not even just necessarily saying we need to keep going to the doctors and everything, but I'm just saying, once a year at least, let's go check on. Here's another fact, bro. Here's another fact. Okay, you can pull it down. Here's another fact. Man, he pulled it in closer. Let's look at the ages, though.
Look at high blood pressure ages 35 to 49. That's crazy. 33%.
High blood pressure, though.
61%.
That high blood pressure is serious. It's serious. Like, I don't understand why we're not exercising our heart, like why we're not doing more, a little bit, why we're not eating better. I think you should, you could remove your control room. I think because there's a lot of other areas too, because let's talk about the dentist, for instance. Like, as a people, we have horrible dental. I heard almost like a joke about it, about Blacks and the dental.
Niggas wait to the last minute for the dentist too.
Like, niggas are in pain before we go to the doctor. Then we want them to go ahead and, take care of it right away.
Right.
We could actually earlier just, like I said, I'm not saying, look, once a year, man, because what happens is after a certain age, we start losing our teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, they become looser. Yeah. And that's just because poor maintenance. That's just because we ain't been going to the dentist.
You got these youngsters getting veneers early. They getting veneers at like 28, 29. Like, damn, your real teeth that fucked up to where you got to get this shit this early in your life. Like, damn.
So, with that, same thing with vision.
Yeah.
Same thing with vision. It's like like the older I got, my vision got worse. But I've always had a lazy eye. Like I've always had an eye that will cross. And I wear a patch when I wear a patch, or I keep my eye, my left eye closed because my right eye is dead. Now at 44, I have bifocals. I can't, like up close, I got this line in my shit that would allow me to just blow everything up 60 degrees, 60 times, so I can read. And then up top, it's designed so I can see far away. I took that shit for granted because I could see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I could see. Ain't nothing wrong with my eyes.
Yeah, exactly. And you make it worse. Like I see, I got astigmatism in my left eye, and it's caused my right eye to go bad. But at night, the oncoming headlights fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to kind of look away for a second. I can't let it directly hit my eye because when the doctor described it, I was like, that's why it does that. He said the light breaks up in your pupil and it causes you to temporarily be blind for a second. And I'd be like, that's exactly what the fuck be happening, yo. He was like, yeah, you got to wear these glasses. And me, I don't wear them. I broke them shits like 3 years ago and ain't been back yet.
For real?
Been back yet. Look at my paycheck every week when I see this shit getting taken out, vision, dental, all of this shit taken out, and I ain't been back to the eye doctor yet, my nigga. It don't make no sense, yo.
I constantly go because when I don't wear them, I start to get a headache now. So I'm noticing the older I get, I'm becoming dependent on these shits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the older we get, we definitely tighten up.
Right.
Can't run as fast or as hard. We're not as strong as we used to be. We probably are, but we're not in a position to be the same that we used to think we were.
We don't heal nowhere near as fast.
That's a fact.
Like nowhere near as fast. Like I bent down the other day to pick up a tire, but it kind of with the way I bent, I was kind of just went to one knee. And my nigga, you talk about getting back up. I was like, whoa. And I kind of had to like push myself up. Like I was like, shit.
What do I do?
Yeah, man. So, yeah, like you said, man, you just were getting older, your bones deteriorate. Like I feel bad and, knock on wood, pause. Like I just don't want to have to go through that type of shit where you see people with bad knees and shit and how they, oh man, I'd be like,
bro, I got a bad knee. Like I had surgery on it, and like when I'm telling, like the kind of work that we do, you know what I'm saying? I don't see myself, for a long period of time because I see guys that are like 60 that work without work, and I see how they.
Right.
I'm not trying to
hit me fucked up or something. I'm
not trying to make this shit a motion like where I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That shit looks funny. And then you be like, damn, you all right? And then they try to tighten it up so you don't see it.
Yeah.
And then it changes. They're like, ooh.
Ain't nothing shaking.
So, but, you know what I'm saying? And exercising, though. Let's talk about, because you's a gym rat. You know what I'm saying?
And that's for that reason, yo. Like, the type of work we do is very physical. And the main thing that pushed me into the gym is when I fucked my back up I ain't say fucked it up. I just strained it a little bit. That was the first time ever in my life my back locked up on me.
Right.
And I bent down to go do something, and when I was like, oh, shit, and I couldn't motherfucking get back up, you know what I'm saying? And I was changing the dude's tire, and the dude thought I was bullshit. I was like, yo, bro, I need you to help me. I was like, yo, I can't fucking move.
Wow.
So he was like, man, stop playing. So he kind of walked back to the truck, and I was like, nah, yo, I'm serious. So I was like, yo, my back just went. I was like, please, yo, come help.
Damn.
So he literally had to help me finish this shit. That's how fucked up my shit was. And then that starting to loosen up after about 5 to 10 minutes to the point where I was like slumped over and I was able to drive, but I was driving like this, like I barely could fucking see. And I went straight to the doctor, yo, and they, you know what I'm saying, my shit had locked up on me. And it was at that point because the doctor was like, yo, you need to do more core work, you know what I'm saying, and, to loosen your core up and tighten your core up, you know what I'm saying, and make it stronger for the type of work you do. So I was like, word. So after I got better, that's when I started going to the gym. I've just been going ever since. That was like 3-4 years ago, about 3 years. It was right before COVID. Matter of fact, it was right before COVID.
Podcasts, because I remember you was, before you looked superhuman. It was like right when the podcast was starting, it was starting, and you was going harder. I got too
big at one point. I was at 202. I was like, man, I can't walk around like this. So that shit was crazy.
There's nothing wrong with doing anything that's going to make you better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
That's the point of it. We need to work out. Like,
gotcha.
You know what I mean? We need to run if we need to run. We need
cardio,
all of it.
Like you said, our jobs, again, we be out in the fresh air a lot. I think that has a lot to do with it. If you work inside, Take your fucking laptop to the Starbucks and sit outside. You know what I mean? Like, start, because you breathing in that constant same oxygen and it ain't good for you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, go outside.
Get some sunlight.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely run. I mean, even if you're inside in front of your computer, a couple of sit-ups while you do it.
Yeah.
Will get your heart pumping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't take much, y'all. Really.
Jumping jacks, like whatever it is.
Yep.
I want to salute my wife, though, because, like, for real, last 3-4 months, she's been on, she got a personal trainer, she's been at and she's been doing her thing. And eating right, to the point where it got me eating right.
That is the major thing that a lot of dudes in the gym always say, like, you could do all this shit if you want. If you ain't eating right.
If you ain't eating right, it's not going.
Yeah.
So I want to commend her on that. And, like, I know a couple of people who've said the same thing. They like, yo, shit, what's your wife doing? Because I need to know, because what happens is that type of shit, I don't know, like, I can't necessarily find the word, but when when somebody else is doing what's,
you know what I'm saying? It's contagious. Yeah, other people see that shit.
It becomes contagious.
Right,
other people see you working out. Other people see you eating the right food.
Right.
Hey, what you eating? What's that?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I gave up. Whatever meat or whatever the thing is there.
Right.
I gave this up. I'm not messing with that anymore. What happens is like, it kind of is like a seed.
Yeah.
It kind of goes in their ear, and then even if they're not, and then they go somewhere or while they're buying groceries, they hear, such and such, they said they had chicken breasts, with this and know this.
Yeah.
Let me get some chicken breasts and see what happens.
Right.
So that type of shit is contagious. So I think the community of men, I'm not even going to say just black men. I want to say men in the whole.
Men in general, yeah.
Men in general, we have to make sure that we do, get our checks, our vision.
Got to.
Our dental, our hearts, our bodies, maybe once a year. I mean, because for real, all that shit comes to do with the dick too, at the end of the day.
Hell yeah.
Like, you're not.
You want to last longer, fellas?
Yeah, you want to be able to, to handle your business.
Squats.
Like, start doing, start exercise. Like, you can't just be like, yo, get ready, we about to do it.
Right.
Like, after a while, when you get older,
it don't work like that,
everything got to be in tune. Like, you got to be,
Hell yeah.
It's like an old car. You just can't jump out in that shit. It's 30 degrees outside and
it just jumping.
Just run off. Nah, you got to.
Telling you.
Hey, Betsy, you all right?
Real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna work with me today?
You got to talk some shit to that motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah. People with, you don't have insurance. There's a vast amount of us that don't have insurance. Right. And I think that vast amount of us needs to know that there are other options to go than, just going to the, like Obama did do something as far as Obamacare.
Obamacare, yeah.
Yeah. That you can, and don't worry about what nobody, like, I know an old dude, this same old dude, I'm gonna tell you a story. He told me he knows somebody who had an abscess in their teeth. And they were all sitting there having a conversation. He just stopped talking. He sat there and he died right there because the
poison,
the shit busted.
Holy shit!
While he was chilling there, and the shit just boom. It was like the paramedics, everybody had to come, and he was like, he didn't believe, he didn't even understand how he died.
Right. But they always said that if that poison busts in your mouth, you can die from that shit. Yeah.
And that's what he told me. I'm still having a hard time of fathom. But now I get a pain in my tooth, and I think I might feel like I abscess. Going right in. Because after he told me that story, see, not being aware is almost a form of ignorance.
Right.
So that's what we doing up here. We trying to tell y'all, like, go get your shit, go get yourselves checked out, go get looked at.
Please. Because that shit is vital. Like, damn, I'm just thinking about an abscess. Ooh, I had one back in the day, bro. Ooh,
just think that shit.
That shit hurt like.
I mean, it hurts, but that shit is bacteria in there hurt.
Yeah.
Imagine that shit. They say that shit bust. I'm like, is it that bad in there? Like, I had a spider bite one time, and that shit was growing. It was like, yeah, we got to get that. That shit is fucking you up inside your body.
Damn.
So I'm like, damn, is it that bad in there? And then you look down at your arm and you can see veins starting to change colors and your shit looking weak.
Yeah.
Like you seen the Hulk's hand when he after he put on the
Thanos shit. Yeah, that nigga shit was fucked up, yo.
I'm not trying to look like that on my hand.
Yeah, man.
I'm already invisible. Put a fucking drum roll, man. I think that was deserved. That was worthy of a
What are
drum
you
roll.
doing back there, control room?
I don't know. I don't even want it now. Take that shit back, man. That shit was late.
It's because
man,
rambling on about an abscess. Like we're just.
Nah, but that was pretty
I'm
clever.
sitting here like 3 years ago I ingested that shit and was down for the count for like 3 weeks straight. Like that shit will almost kill your ass.
See?
Straight up.
See, but this dude, I guess he was his shit busted early. He was just sitting there. Yeah, pause. It busted early. He was just sitting there. They were drinking beer, hanging out, smoking cigarettes, and he just, they said they came back and he was dead. And if you said that shit had you out for a while, he's a street guy. So, I just, we just want to get the message out. Please don't kill the messenger. Right. I'm about to franchise that. Yeah, there you go.
Definitely flu season coming up. Ain't that shit when it start getting cold out, so y'all definitely get ready. You know they're gonna come with a new COVID strain out the blue. That shit gonna start fucking people up again. You already know. They put a little cut in it. That's why it ain't killing people as fast as it used to. Remember when that's what's weird. When COVID first came out, it was knocking niggas down, like left and right. Then it got weaker, and I was like, well, wait a minute.
And the thing about COVID is now they got a pill for it. Like I swear to God, they got a pill that you could say. Do you know those commercials they be doing where it be like, hey, if you cough and we got something that you won't cough, but you'll have diarrhea. And you know what I'm saying? You can't be around people. And, you know what I'm saying? Like they got them shit.
You could smell like onions.
For 3 days, but you won't have a cough. You're like, bitch, I'd rather cough than have uncontrollable diarrhea.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't even make any fucking sense.
You have watery discharge.
10 years later, it's like, were you someone who took Lipitor?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's a lawsuit.
It's definitely coming.
Yeah, but those turn into Resident Evil.
Yeah. About another 15, 20 years, you're going to see that. If you took the SARS or this was the SRS-13 vaccine back in 2021,
please call such and such. Nah, if you took the
it was
vaccine,
Moderna, it was Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, and I forgot the other one. But them three, if you took one of them three,
they're gonna be like, please come to such and such immediately. You are, you can win $30 million, and then
radioactive liquid coming out your earlobe.
Nah, that's not cap, man. A couple years, they're gonna be coming forward.
You know what's fucked up though? It'll be a class action lawsuit, so it might be for like $199 million, but it's gonna be so many people involved. You're only gonna get like 37 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, because all them niggas that took the vaccine, nigga, they ain't no way in the hell they're going.
Plus, with that, Z, the reason why it's going to be a lawsuit is because number one is going to be a zombie. And then they're going to be like, all of a sudden, why are these people old? Because they took the Moderna.
Yeah, I got my eye on you niggas. I promise you. There's going to be some type of full moon that come along that's going to trigger that shit.
I think it's the ones who took all of them. It's the ones that took the total package. Cost. But I think
no. It's just fun. I know exactly what you're talking about. They had to go back and get the booster shots and all that
once
shit.
You went back and they're like, I got all 3 boosters and I'm boosted up.
Upgrade niggas.
Huh?
The upgraded niggas.
Right. Those the ones that's gonna be.
That's the Resident Evil zombies.
Nah, they're gonna be I Am Legend because they boosted up.
God.
I think
it's over with.
Yeah.
It's over with.
But we ain't gonna talk about zombies at the moment. COVID is real, but now they have a pill to take care of it. And what's sad is, just like voting years ago, it was like vote or die. They was like, if you don't get this COVID shot, you good as a goner.
Yeah.
Now you could just take a pill.
If you choose to do that.
Bro, look.
You know what I mean? Like, they made it seem like it was the whole world had to get vaccinated in order to beat this shit. It kind of felt like it was going away, to tell you the truth. I mean, you hear about it, but I don't really hear about it like that. So it's kind of like they sweeping this shit under the rug a little bit. So
True
we'll
story.
see. Yeah, I ain't really.
I thought it was funny. Kyrie Irving, for instance, like, you know, everybody got on him. They expected this dude to be like, oh, so I won't get paid?
Right.
And then he was like, fuck it.
Right.
I'm financially stable. And then now look at it. Like this whole situation. Oh, we didn't need it after all? Like y'all made me just see, but that's the fucked up
That's
the fucked up part about it. And I think real quick, I just want to add this in. I think that by doing that, what's really happened in the background is that they know the power they have.
Mm-hmm.
They know that now that, like they know, like these are just, like I think everything is like life. Like we don't know nothing about life. You know what I'm saying? I think everything that we're going through is like trial and error.
Right.
And to know now that you could actually force something and now you can control the masses and say, I could make you do that. Like that control thing is scary as fuck.
It is. And like you said, they literally made people go get this vaccine that people knew nothing about, that they concocted within a matter of weeks, that they didn't really run any trial runs on. Sorry, y'all, I keep backing up from the mic. Pause.
All good.
But they forced people to take it. Now, granted, people were getting sick, but I promise you, y'all, like, and I know everybody's situation is different.
It is.
Everybody I know that caught it was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they felt fucked up for a little bit, then they bounced back, and that was it. Like, I don't really know nobody personally that passed away from COVID, and that's just my personal. Now, I know they did. I ain't saying no, don't take it wrong. God bless everybody that lost somebody and those people, but I'm just saying, my personal situation, I didn't know anybody.
Bro, but what you just said right there is just proving point that when it's your time to go, it's your time to go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing you're going to be able to do about it.
Right.
And that's what was proven during these times.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone,
yeah,
like if it was what they said it was going to be,
right,
everyone was at risk. Everyone. And then what they said also was people with conditions, elderly, their risks are higher. Now, that part of it is true. See, like bro, like I'm a firm believer of that. When it's your time, it's your time.
It's your time, because isn't it weird who it shows? You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like you said, for the people that did go, like you said, everybody was exposed to this. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, and it affected people a different way, to the point where it was like, like you said, it's just
because it is like, and what happens is people who, like, you call them Bible thumpers, like people, so-called Bible thumpers who believe in going into the afterlife,
right?
And when that's what you pay tithes for in church. That's what you go to church. That's what you believe. Then that's what it is. Like, it can't become a different, because for me, like I said, like if someone would have, like my wife had it, like she literally caught it and she took the fucking vaccination.
Right.
So to me, I was baffled on that part. I was like, But they did say that you could still catch it.
Still catch it, yeah.
But the level that she caught it, like it was that second time I guess it so-called evolved.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, it's real serious and this, that, and the third. And the fact that I was in a room with her, sometimes after, because I took her food, because I just said this. I looked at myself and I saw my wife suffering. I was just like, I can't allow her to, and if this is the time that she gonna go,
right.
I'm just gonna have to
be here with her,
bro. I'm just gonna have to go there and be there with her.
Yeah, I get it.
So in that point, I started going in. She was like, "Go stay away." I was wearing the mask and everything. Then one night, I fell asleep on the bottom. She sleep on the top that night, and I fell asleep on the bottom. I stayed in there, bro. I started taking the mask off. I just thought, and what happened was nothing. Absolutely nothing. I went and got tested periodically. Nothing. So, like I said, God forbid something would have happened to her, but it didn't.
Yeah,
if it was her time, it's her time. And that's just a scary thing for a lot of people to accept. But I think if, acceptance is big, man. It's major. But, go take care of yourself if you really care about going, go to the doctor.
Please do, y'all. I mean, we want to know what's going on. There's all kind of shit going on inside of you that you want to make sure is right. Like, we just showed you a list of blood pressure issues, strokes, heart disease. Like, could you imagine going at the last minute and they'd be like, hey, man, one of your arteries is 75% blocked. Why the fuck you ain't come a year and a half ago? We
know these symptoms were happening.
Yeah,
you were feeling some type of way.
Did you notice you was getting dizzy every other day? Yeah, I do remember that. And I just took some aspirin and fought it off. You know what I'm saying?
Robitussin used to be our go-to. Robitussin used to be our go-to.
Right.
We used to just say, put some tussin.
Right.
And these day and age, you need to go, because everything evolves nowadays. You need to go find out what they cooking up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they cooked up something. You be like, what, is this true?
Right.
They're like, yeah, we just thought about this because we saw you coming.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's how real they come up with shit.
Yeah, man.
You don't want to be patient zero because you was holding out. Bro, seriously, bro.
Does it make sense that you're saying to go check up when the very people that you're going to are wanting you to go there for profit?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Still, but like I said, once a year.
I get it.
I'm saying once a year.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, when people start doing that, it seems like they're just trying to keep you there.
I mean, I do agree, but I know that the other races,
that's a profit game.
The numbers that we put up though were, things that we go through that we probably need to go get checked out. As you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's gonna go away. I just know that we would there are a lot of people who had they just go get a checkup, they would have, maybe lived longer, or lived with vision, or, lived without, certain. I'm not trying to, because I already know that I'm trying to stay unplugged, but I want you to be alive while doing so.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying to though, is that the way we go about it and taking ourselves is like, okay, go check up. But if you go out there and still eating the same things, doing the same things that you're doing,
right?
To not
we talked about
healthy.
Eating, yeah, we did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did.
Doesn't matter about you going to check up.
Correct, though. Right. I mean, but we, the whole message that we were saying was not just go to doctor. We were saying eat well. Yeah. We were saying start to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like we definitely said that. Like we were definitely saying all these things incorporate to us as a people living longer.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So if we can get, the information, plus, like people don't believe in witch doctors. You know what I'm saying? Like we have them in our culture, and just like other cultures have. Like I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but the
herbalist, would it be herbalist now? More so herbalist or some shit like that. Yeah,
let's not call him a witch.
I know, my bad, bro. I take that back. But I mean, they're good.
I know what you mean. I know, but I know what you mean. Like
they can come up with something.
Right.
Like whatever it is.
That's a juice bar now. When you see them make that wheatgrass shot and they put the cayenne pepper and all this shit in there, you know what I mean? Like you saying,
a lot of those they already had access and were doing all that stuff already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They tried to suppress us from doing the herbalist things and natural things.
Nigga take some frog whispers and a goat hoof.
Now they got Whole
cure
Foods
you all
at
kind of
corner.
shit. Boil this shit and cure this shit.
Cure this Whole Foods every corner. I went to a place today. I promise you, it probably had like 6 items on the menu, and it was probably nothing but salad and maybe a chicken, and it was like all the GMO, wherever it is. But they said it was what they put in the chicken and stuff, hormones,
preservatives and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like all of that shit, bro, is so bad for us. Like, we've had this discussion before. The older we got, and you start to have those conversations, like, yo, they put this stuff in this chicken so they can, or these hamburger meat, so they can sit it on the shelf for
a longer period of time.
Yeah, and then there was a scandal, and I don't know if they still do it, which I'm sure they do. Remember, they was taking a date and then dating it, putting a couple more dates on it right before it would expire. They'll slap like 6 more days on it if they wasn't
We
selling
did
it.
that. Yeah. We did that at
You know what I'm
McDonald's.
saying? Yeah, so
I remember that.
yeah, man. They'd be like, nah, that's still good. We could sell that. We could sell that. So this stuff is just not good for us, man. Like,
It's not.
try to eat organic if possible. Read the labels. I know it makes your grocery shopping a lot longer, but
Or more expensive. But the thing is, if it's expensive when it comes to food, it's probably healthy for you, which is sad to say.
yeah.
Which is sad to say. And one thing, like my wife got the juicer I was telling you about. So she's been on this juicer shit for the mornings. And I was like, babe, just make the juice and I'll drink it. She was like, yeah, because it only will last a day
Right.
when we make it.
Right.
And to me, that makes more sense.
It makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
That makes more sense because it's a fresh fruit.
Right.
My nigga. So, shout out to her for getting me, my eyes open on that part. So, and eventually, you know what I'm saying, we do eat, like we're trying to eat better. So I think, and like I said, by us doing so, because, all right, we go out to eat together sometime a lot,
Yeah.
and somebody, they get the full vegetarian plate.
Right.
Yeah, we're about to take a break, I guess. But when we go out to eat and then you look at somebody else's plate, it's like, damn, that's the glazed salmon with the honey walnut. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what you eating? And it's like, yeah, I got the full veggie, the cauliflower.
Raspberry topping.
The that type of stuff is contagious, bro.
It is.
Like,
Good fine dining. Like, you ever bit into some sea bass and you taste the ocean in that motherfucker? You know what I mean? Like, they caught that shit this morning and shipped it up here. Like,
man, you like, Lake Minnetonka.
yeah.
You take that shit off the rip, like, right. Yeah, but that's like a York peppermint patty. It's like,
Oh, man.
yeah, you bite the
Klondike bar. What would you do for a Klondike?
pause. I wouldn't do anything.
Pause, Granddad.
I wouldn't do anything for a
No,
Klondike.
it was the word dyke in there that, I don't know if I can say that. But as a kid, I used to always
Klondike.
laugh. I used to always laugh at that commercial.
I still do.
I used to chuckle like, oh, you can say that on TV.
Because Yeezy said, well, I could do anything for a Blondike.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And pause, I kind of, because he said Klondike.
Right.
And I was like, what rhymes with
The
Klondike? I
two
was
dykes
like,
that look
Blondike.
Christina Milian like. Oh, man. That was a dope line, Kanye.
It was. Yo, we want y'all to pretty much just take care of yourselves, man.
Yeah.
Like whatever it is, if you want, if you need to work out, if you need to eat better, I think all three, still get their opinion and use their technology to see, to see what's going on.
Get you a good water pick. You know what I mean? Get in between them teeth with that motherfucker after each meal. Yeah. Trust me, y'all. If y'all ain't never, if you never used a water pick, get one. It'll change your life.
Yeah.
You'll be disgusted at the shit you see comes from between your teeth after you eat. You'll be like, what?
Yeah. I was eating that?
Yeah. I didn't even know this shit had peanuts in it. What the hell?
Correct. But we gonna take a quick commercial break.
Mm-hmm. So as usual, y'all know the motto: 2 and 2. I'm thirsty.
Yes.
You fucking porch monkey.
So now we got Fine D Rugs and Smoking.
I know, right? Something tell me these joints gonna come in handy though.
Yo, you notice this van behind us? It's been behind us for about a block.
I think that's the van.
I don't know, but them niggas creeping hard.
Yo, fuck that.
Yo, what the fuck was that?
Man, fuck that. Niggas getting snatched by black vans and shit. I ain't taking no chances. Won't have me in some damn concentration camp and no shit.
Well, nigga, if we could have got any clues, you sure fucked that up.
Man, fuck that. Let's just hurry up and get to my crib so we can link up with LJ and Roscoe.
You fucking porch monkey.
I like kids.
Look, Swag.
It all started with a vision,
A hustle, a grind,
discipline, dedication,
faith,
and loyalty. Sophisticated savage. The brand.
The lifestyle.
It's just different.
You fucking porch monkey.
I like kids.
Looks right.
Yo, welcome back, man.
Did y'all see that?
Like, I am disgusted. First of all, like, what are you doing? First of all, that's a gun.
Right.
First of all,
right.
It's a gun. I'd rather, like, if it was a pickle, a cucumber, some kind of joystick or whatever.
Anything but.
But the fact that we're gonna air, we going live, and we airing sucking pistol dicks. Pause. We cocked pistols. Cocked, like what?
Pause, Granddad.
That's not even a pause. That's just, man, like I got daughters. Like we got daughters in this building.
Yeah.
Everybody in here got daughters.
Everybody.
I'm telling you right now, I see that. I'm whooping her.
This is Sparta!
Facts on facts.
How old do you think she was? She was 8 because she looked like she couldn't have been no older than 18. That little girl right there, she couldn't.
I don't know, man.
At that point, I don't give a fuck how old she is.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, like age ain't even know.
He said you just snatching your. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna beat the shit out of my daughter. She do some
The
stupid
fact
shit.
that you don't, you talking about I like this.
Oh my God! What if that shit would have went off? We've seen so many tragic accidents of people getting killed or seriously hurt when doing silly shit with
Accidentally
guns.
shot. We've seen it.
If she would have died, there's no way around that. That shit was in her mouth. There's no. Come on, yo. But this is the shit that goes viral. You know what I'm saying? Like not some little black girl graduating with 77 scholarships
or honors.
Yeah. It's this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how they see it. So unfortunately, for every 9 great stories, this one terrible look like this story that's the shit that's going to be magnified. You know what I mean? Unfortunately. So young ladies, that was a terrible example of how to be. Don't follow that example. And if you see any of your homegirls out there living like that, tighten her the fuck up. That's not ladylike at all. You know what I'm saying? Like
Valedictorian is something to be proud of.
Word.
It really is. Seeing a lot of graduations. I've seen 5 in the last 6 years.
That's a
right?
lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, I've seen 6 in the last 5 years, right? How many valedictorians and salutatorians I've seen come across the stage compared to
right.
Like seriously.
Right.
Or some kind of twerk or some kind of, something. The color of the valedictorians and the salutatorians, they were some black. You know what I'm saying? Like I might have got 1 out of that 5.
Right.
This is just like I'm not just throwing nothing out to be just to say it. This is just a fact.
Right.
Like it was Asian.
Mm-hmm.
It was white. It was Asian. It was Mexican. 1.
Indian.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And then once again, it might have came back to white again. But that's both valedictorian and salutatorian.
Right.
And then foreign exchange. These type of accolades, like those type of accolades, right there, man.
That shit go a long way, like we was talking about before. Like,
dude.
As far as like advancing your career, like just looking good on a resume. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Like,
but we're not even taught to think about a resume.
Mm-mm.
We're not even taught to think about a resume. Nah. And the fact of it, there was something that he posted on the commercial that came back. It was like at 18, we putting our kids out the house.
Yeah.
So without understanding of what I'm getting into. And all that other shit, no kind of accolades, no plans to go to college, really. Not saying you have to go to college, because we talked about before, you know, there's trades and there's other things that you could do. But when you turn 18 and it's like, all right, where you gonna work at? You know, because I need my, you know.
That pressure, sheesh. If you ain't had a game plan at 17, fellas, you knew what time it was. And for the ladies too, like, y'all knew what that shit felt like. You was like, oh shit. And it made you make a decision you didn't want to do. Like, I didn't want to go fucking join the military, but I did because I felt like shit, as 18, I got to make a plan. I got to come up with something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I wasn't going to college, so, hey.
Yo, but really quick, we don't even got to take a lot of time with it, right? Because I got, it was something that Dame Dash had posted as well. I don't know if you had a chance to look at the Dame Dash joint, but he was just, you know, just a positivity for us. If you could run the Dame Dash joint.
People don't understand how powerful their minds are. Anything you visualize, think about the things you worry about that you manifest, you know. And when you're thinking about things that are bad, it means you're not thinking about things that are good. And I'd rather keep that real estate in my brain for things that are good. So this is about starting that pattern early and breaking those patterns, because we don't know what fear is until we're taught it. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what to be scared of until someone tells us what to be scared of.
Yeah.
So because I trust nobody, anyone that's told me to be scared of anything, I've decided to keep away from it. Because that's the only thing I see stopping people is fear and insecurity, and it's implemented. To be scared of things that don't matter, and to take it out on the people we love. Mm-hmm. So breaking that cycle early again will make these children better adults, and they'll be better parents. And that's what we're trying to do. We're looking into the future.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to Dame Dash, man, because, you know, we always talk about Hannah shows the future, man. Mm-hmm. You know? And teaching fear, though, you know, like, right. that's you know, that's really big. I just wanted to, once, you know, when I saw that message, I was like, yo, that's really serious, because I hate the word fear. Like, nothing can stop you. Like, and if it does, so what? Like, you know, like we said, we talked about death. Like, that is the only thing, and you shouldn't even be scared of that as well. Like, you should be precautious. But as far as, you know, that, but I felt like that was positive after looking at that little chick suck on a fucking gun dick.
Gun dick. Like, what in the hell is going on in society? Like, yeah, that's what it was. Oh man.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Like, what are you doing? Whoever's kid that is, they're ashamed because they saw the video.
Yeah. Her face is out there for everybody to see.
She'll never be able to let that down.
Nope.
You are the gun sucking dick. You are the gun sucking girl.
You
forever.
Whore.
Yeah.
That's she was a little girl.
I mean, but what?
It was a horse act she did. You know what I'm saying?
It is. All right. So before Pause Man kills me, I have to throw something out there. I got to throw out my top 5 cereals. Like, we've done this show for new people who ain't been here before, because we ain't got that much time left.
Mm-hmm. Damn, yeah.
Yeah, and instead of just...
Damn, time flew by.
Yeah.
And niggas is tired, exhausted.
Yeah.
You know, it's tomorrow gonna be rough for everybody, because it's gonna be the most Monday-ish Tuesday ever. So
it is. It's like Monday on Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And shout out to Wednesday. The Addams Family got a joint coming to Netflix where it's called Wednesday. The daughter. Yeah. She you know, Control Room showed me that shit earlier. But look, we've had a couple of shows prior. For the new fans who don't know about it, you know, we do our top 5s, where we name top 5, you know, TV shows. It could be top 5 this, but we've done cereals over and over again. And it's funny because I was chilling with somebody today, you know, with the Control Room, and they just had like 20 cereals they were naming, like blah 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 blah. I was like, damn. And that's just because when we were growing up, cereals meant a lot to us.
All right, so you know what? Instead of doing our top 5 favorite, like we always do, let's do the top 5 worst. That if you was at your grandmother's house and there was some Raisin Bran on the show, you know what I'm saying?
I love Raisin Bran is in my top 5 though.
Raisin Bran is good. I just don't like raisins, but I like Bran Flakes.
You don't like raisins?
Yeah,
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 Bran
but I
Flakes
like
my
Bran
shit,
Flakes, yeah. But let's see, what was some of the top 5 wackest cereals like? And it's not many, to tell you the truth, because I'm a cereal eater.
Yeah, that's what I'm
but,
saying.
Like, okay, shredded wheat. What was that shit? That shit was whack.
See, but here's the thing, see. I'm one of them niggas.
No.
Yeah, I'm telling you. All right, here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. When I first got diabetes, I was 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
They was like, yo, you have to eat this shit with no type of sugar on it whatsoever. Yo, they was like, yo, I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? What? Frosted Flakes in that? What?
Right.
So, nigga, Frosted Mini Wheats, motherfucking Corn Flakes, motherfucking Wheaties.
It's Frosted Mini Wheats.
Frosted, nigga.
But them shits was slamming. If you ate them shits at the right time, the Frosted Mini Wheats was good. Because you got to let the milk kind of get it a little moist.
So you didn't eat Wheaties?
Nah, Wheaties was good. Wheaties was good.
But did you eat them to be like Michael Jordan?
Nah, because I ain't going to lie. Just me being a cereal nigga, I was just like, yo, I just like, yeah.
Yo, coming up, we've ate. I ain't even going to give you a top 5. I'm just going to let you know that coming up, real talk, every cereal for me, because especially because my diabetes, like I used to hate on niggas, like when I go like have sleepovers and shit, and niggas be eating Frosted Flakes and shit, but I'm at somebody's house whom mom give a fuck,
right?
So they like, nah, Jimmy, you can't have that.
Yeah.
So they like, hey, let's have breakfast. So I'm like, bet, let's go to the cabinet. So I'm looking in the cabinet, yo, they got like Sugar Smacks.
All the good shit.
All the good shit. I'm like,
Cocoa Puffs.
Yo, they gonna let me get away with it.
Right.
I'm like, yo, Fruity Pebbles. They're like, nah, hey, Jimmy, what are you doing?
You know you can't eat this.
I was like, but, you know, they were eating. I'm just gonna have a little bit. I just wanted to be, no, here.
Bow. That's some cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
Yeah. Don't put any sugar on it.
Nah, I had to put that pink shit. But then I had the bananas. Like, for me, cornflakes with the bananas is still one of my favorite joints. You know, like
ice cold milk. Yeah.
We was talking about Raisin Bran too offline. Like, it is a cereal that.
Yo. Nah, I'm laughing at the logo. I forgot that the nigga had 2 scoops of raisins. That was that nigga used to say
That
2
was just
scoops
2
of
scoops.
raisins.
Yo, you remember the Honey Smacks, nigga?
Yo.
The Dig'em nigga?
Yeah, Dig'em Smacks.
Dig'em Smacks, nigga? Yeah.
Yo, his outfit was bugged out. That nigga had like a choker on, some type of
Yo, who was the nigga that said, can't get enough of that Golden Crisp?
It's got the Teddy Grahams. Was that nigga name?
I think it was Golden Crisp.
Golden Crisp, yeah, some shit like that.
Why the fuck would a bear be?
I think he was like a bank robber or something. Like he was too smooth.
That nigga said a bank robber?
Yeah, like can't get enough of that Golden Crisp. Like he was too smooth. Like
Captain Crunch though. Captain Crunch, peanut butter crunch, definitely.
Yeah,
Like I get high.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This guy, Captain Crunch.
His brother was King Vitamin though.
Yeah. If y'all never ate King Vitamin, go do yourself some justice and get a box tonight. I promise you.
Fire, but it gets soggy quicker.
Yeah,
than
it
the
gets
Captain.
soggy fast as a motherfucker, but
Yeah, the Captain the last, but that nigga right there, King Vitamin.
hell yeah. Remember the Mr. T cereal that was kind of like Captain Crunch?
Yeah, it was. Mr. T was my shit.
Hell yeah, that shit was good as shit.
Yeah, we had a lot of favorites. I would like to know if anybody comment and let me know what it.
Yo, you know what I seen in the store the other? Oh, look at this shit, Kaboom! Look at
That
that.
was one of my. If you don't know about Kaboom, you don't know about motherfucking struggling and coming up. Cocoa
Right.
Pebbles definitely. I like because the milk turned chocolate, bro.
Another struggle joint I seen, and I was in the Dollar General and I seen some on the shelf. Remember Malto Mill?
Yeah.
Man, I almost bought
In
some
the
of that
bags?
shit. Yeah, I almost bought some of that shit for old time's sake, but I was like, nah, because I'm going to never cook this shit. But I couldn't believe I seen some of that shit. I was like, oh, snap.
You know they make Malto Meal cold cereal too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
bags.
Yeah, the big bag.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it real. It's been about 2 years about 3 years since I didn't buy a bag of those. Like coming up with the amount of kids I got to do a lot of explaining on why the Fruit Loops don't say Fruit Loops.
Yeah,
they say
fruit rings.
Yeah, like because we had too many. And then if I get the 2 for $5 deal that they used to have, because nowadays like 2 for $8. too for $7 for some cereal. That's fucking
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy to enjoy a good bowl of cereal, man. But
Because you know, the older we get now, milk get more expensive these days
Right.
because we drinking almond milk. You know,
lactose-free milk.
Right. You know, we gotta have a certain percentage of shit in there. So I'm, you know, my milk is $7 now. Like, God,
No lie.
damn.
No lie on that.
Yeah.
And when I was with Control Room earlier, somebody said, but which is true, that cereal could be a snack or a meal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought about that. I was like, yeah, because if I get the super big bowl and I get 2 of them, I'm full.
Yeah.
And then if I just want to hide real quick, I'm going to have a little bowl of cereal.
Right. I might eat some. Nah, I can't eat no
Yeah,
cereal.
when's the last? All right, do you still eat cereal, though?
Oh, fuck yeah, nigga. I will, what? Like you said, it's a meal, my nigga. Like, it's been times leaving this podcast, I've had cereal for dinner because, you know, we get home kind of late and, you know, niggas don't really like to eat late.
Too much,
Yeah.
you just have a...
Nigga, I will run, especially the weekend. I'm going to tell y'all, let y'all know a little secret.
But when you get home, what is that cereal that you go?
See, that's what I was going with. I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret, right? So the weekend I have my kids, I go crazy with the cereal with them. You know what I'm saying? I buy, what y'all want? Y'all want that? So I'm like, oh shit, peanut butter crunch, Captain Crunch. Let me get a box of these, right? So, you know, and I usually, when they leave, I'll pack them up, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they wanted. So I'll always have that 1 or 2 boxes left over and shit. You know, they might be like, Daddy, leave that shit here. We don't want it. So it'll be Fruity Pebbles and shit. So that Monday show, because, you know, I take them home that Sunday, that Monday, like a show like the night show. Man, listen, it's a smorgasbord, and I be smacked. So I get the big salad bowl.
Yo, do you put all of them in there?
Yes. It's sitting right in front of ESPN, my nigga. I swear to God. Tuesday mornings, my stomach hates me, yo. Because even though it's almond milk, you know, we still all this sugar and shit. You know, for you, I know it ain't a lot of sugar, but for me,
I got Splendor. It's the same thing.
Right,
sugar,
same
but
thing.
it's just a
Yeah,
pack.
man. Listen, my stomach hates me the next morning, yo.
I'm about to do that, man, tonight. I don't even know what we got in the cabinet, but I'm throwing all the bitches in one bowl. I'm gonna mix it up. Cause like lately, the last mix I've had was like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruit Loop, it was Cinnamon Toast, Fruit Loop Crunch, and Fruity Pebbles. Poured them bitches in there and just let it sit for cause I like it. I don't even know if I should say hard, but
right.
I like them. I don't like them hard.
Right.
So that's not a pause.
Right.
I like them right under, soft
I know what
enough,
you mean.
but
like when the milk
but not
just touched
soggy.
it. Yeah, it's kind of
not soggy, but
Right.
definitely not hard either. But once you get that in there, I'm in that shit. Like,
Pause, Granddad.
I'm gonna tell you a cereal that came out that I was hyped when I was a kid. That Oops All Berry shit when the Captain Crunch
went ball berries.
Man, listen. Bravo for that. I remember the commercial because they had the shit had kicked into overdrive and they kept spitting the berries in, and they was like, "Oh, we can't stop it."
Yeah, I remember that.
Man, they put that shit on the shelf as a kid. I was like, "Yo, you mean it's all berries in that shit?"
Yo, for a nigga like me, I was just hating. Like, fuck all the berries and shit. Because I had to eat the regular Captain Crunch, which is good too.
Which is good too, yeah.
But,
Definitely.
you know, once they was like berries, I was like, fuck berries. You know, all that type shit. Like, I really didn't. Fuck berries. Fuck all that. But that peanut butter Captain Crunch, man.
Yeah, that shit is slamming.
Yo.
What the fuck is that shit? You know what I like too? Honey checks. Like honey checks and regular checks. I love them shit.
Yo, with enough sugar.
Yeah,
like I
man.
said,
I
and
love
it's
them.
cold milk.
Yep.
Cold milk makes it just.
Which one you like better, the corn checks or the rice checks? I like the rice checks better.
You like corn? I like the corn.
You like the corn better? I
so
like the
you more
rice
rice,
checks.
I'm corn.
I like the rice.
But I like the wheat joints too, the brown ones.
The wheat shits is
boy, with some sugar, them wheat checks, I have you in the right mode, bro.
Man, listen.
Listen.
I don't know what y'all missing if y'all don't eat cereal.
Yo, what are you doing?
What are you doing
You
with
just wasted your time, I'll just have another salad. Nothing wrong with salad either, but you gotta have a good bowl of cereal. Gotta have a good bowl of
Gotta
cereal.
get you a newspaper. See, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't read the newspaper no more. You pick your phone up. Get you a bowl of cereal and a newspaper.
Read the
tomorrow.
newspaper.
Fuck.
Matter of fact, I've had Insta oatmeal this morning for breakfast too. And I didn't even realize how good Insta oatmeal really is, bro. That should be hitting like nothing else. So if it's, thank you. Brown sugar, that brown sugar, like I mixed 2 flavors, like that brown sugar and that fucking apple cinnamon, nigga. Oh,
Maple
my
sugar.
Lord. Huh?
maple brown sugar.
Yeah, that maple brown sugar. Oh my God.
You know what's funny? You know, you said that. I'm about to go get some applesauce. I ain't ate applesauce in years.
Missing out there too, bro.
I ain't ate no applesauce in like 10 years. I'm about to go get me some applesauce.
When applesauce is cold and you've been smoking, yo, you'll eat the whole jar. Swear to God.
Oh my God.
It just tastes so good. It's like,
nigga, you'll eat the whole bottle.
Yo, you will. Just sitting there like clink, clink, clink. You get to the bottom. Ain't no more than that, motherfucker. Clink, 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 clink.
That's what made me think of that shit, because you just said apple something, and I was like, nigga, some cold-ass applesauce right now.
Applesauce, though?
As high as I am, nigga, that shit tastes like ice cream. Oof. Word up.
Yeah, we gave y'all something. But shout out to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know, shout out to Apple Jacks.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Shout out to all those cereals we left out. But
Apple Jacks is definitely.
Yeah, Apple Jacks is definitely.
Definitely the shit.
It is, bro.
I forgot about them shits.
Yeah, them shits go.
Yeah.
And you can have them shits without even, like, dry, nigga. You
Yeah. You don't even need.
You don't even need the milk.
That was a dope combination for whatever
Apples
reason.
and cinnamon.
Yeah, that because them shits go together crazy.
Perfectly. It's like
Do they sell them shits anymore?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Definitely they do. Yeah, go ahead and blow it up, man. So we can jump right in. Yo, we just advertising.
Oh yeah,
the
that
fuck
is
out of them
definitely
niggas.
updated.
Yeah, that's that new shit. Because back in the day,
that shit,
it was just a big ass apple and then a cinnamon swirl.
Swirl thing.
Yeah, I don't even know what that swirl
Not a
is.
cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Look at here, Shane. Look at here, Shane. Why do they talk like that in the old gangster movies?
I don't know, Shane.
That couldn't have been how they talk in real life. There's no way they talk like
They
that.
did talk like that though. If they were gangsters and mobsters, hey, listen here, Shane.
Listen here, Shane.
The big boss. Rat-a-tat-tat, see?
Oh shit. Well, y'all. Oh yeah. Well, we see y'all Thursday, but somehow are we going to make our football picks? Not. I know we're not doing it tonight, but are we going to start incorporating?
I think we're starting.
Should we start doing it Thursday?
Because that's the first game.
Yeah.
Then we'll make our Sunday picks. So from the porch, we'll give our football picks. I think that's more adamant anyway.
Right.
Because ladies don't like to talk sports.
And if you want to join a football pool, if you are interested in joining a football pool, please hit me up. We're not throwing it. We just have access to it, and you're gladly invited.
So I want to let them know what the pricing is.
25 roses per week. So the more people, you do the math, the more people in. There's winner take all. Tiebreakers goes to the highest points, obviously. So
yeah, that part.
Just DM me, yeah.
Hit us up. We would like you to join.
Please.
And we're not trying to ruin households talking about gambling or make you not pay your rent or car payment or whatever that.
Or it can swing in your favor and he can win 3 weeks in a row like Jimmy did somehow last year. I was like, what is happening?
In a row, bro. That bread was awesome at that time because it was like 350 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
350 roses, I'm going to say.
Roses, yeah. They're definitely roses. No cash, roses. All roses.
Yeah. So shout out and please join. I want y'all to join so I can take your money.
And it's that
Take
time
your
of year,
roses.
y'all. I got the fever.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of these first couple of weeks gonna be fucked up though, as far as like
because you
picks
don't
and
know,
everything.
nobody knows what's going on. Like,
because I feel Denver gonna be nice, but then I don't know if they gonna be nice because it's Russ' first year. He trying to get adjusted to that shit. Like,
I'm wearing a jersey up here in one of the episodes. I'm gonna do that. I'm now a Denver Bronco fan. If you don't know me, I will switch on your ass real quick.
Right.
And come on, man. I said switch
on your ass.
But
Granddad.
I meant ass as a noun. Control room. Not as a person, a thing, definitely, but as a noun.
Stop the cap.
Okay, I'll stop the cap. Yo, control room, man. I wish there's something we could do to. I wish there was something we could do with that.
Could have exposed Control Room's real name one day, his secret identity.
We could do that.
Bruh.
We could definitely.
You know it's safe with me. You know.
I don't know. You keep it up.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna air you out like dirty laundry, man. But look, it's about that time to say goodbye to our Negro friends, our Caucasian friends, our Native American friends, our Jewish friends, our...
Is that Asia?
Yeah.
Okay. Our Aussies over there in Australia. Shout
G'day,
out
mate.
to y'all.
And to everybody else we left out.
Mm-hmm. Definitely you, African brethren.
Bitches. Oh, our Mongolian bitches?
Mongolian, Uzbekistan.
Russian.
Russian, you know my Russian.
Ukrainian.
My Russian bitches. Shout out to y'all.
Yes.
My Tibet bitches.
Tibet, yo, definitely my Tibet bitches.
Boss man wants to go to Tibet.
We all want to go to Tibet, bro. I'm bringing back the thuggest, barefoot motherfucker in the world.
That's when I will learn how to rejuvenate parts of my body.
Yes.
Fucking with them Shaolin monks over there. Yes.
Right. Heal myself.
Right.
With a sensu bean.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So we gonna sign off, man. We thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of PNP Show.
Hope everybody had a safe Labor Day. You know, get to work safe tomorrow. Don't cuss nobody out. Everybody got to go back. Shout out to all the kiddos going back to school on the other, because we already went back down here, but I know up and down the East Coast we start a little different. So shout out to everybody else whose kids are going back to school.
Yeah.
Wishing y'all nothing but safety, good health, and prosperity.
Eat well, go to the fucking doctor, and eat some fucking cereal, man. That's all we got to say tonight, man.
Yes.
So we love you.
And hate you at the same motherfucking time. It's your motherfucking boy, War Z, a.k.a. Heavy Chase.
Man, and his co-defendant, as usual, Jimmy VIP, a.k.a. Jimmy Hologram. I take my shirt off, I'm butt-ass naked. Tune in on Thursday at the PNP Show on Facebook and Instagram.
And y'all know we give it up PNP After Dark on the Thursday show. Social bing, bing, bing. We out of here.
Bong, bong.
You fucking